Hey there, dog lovers. Welcome back to Doggy Disguise. Today, we're diving into something that happens to almost every dog parent out there. You're relaxing on the couch, maybe watching TV, when suddenly your furry friend jumps up and gives you a big, wet lick right across your face. Have you ever wondered why dogs are so obsessed with licking our faces? Well, get ready because the truth behind this common behavior might actually shock you. Before we jump in, if you're new here, I'm passionate about uncovering the mysteries behind our four-legged friend behaviors. And today's topic is one that affects pretty much every dog owner I've ever met. So stick around, because you might learn something fascinating about your canine companion that you never knew before. Let's start with the most basic explanation for face licking. Many people think dogs lick our faces simply as a sign of affection, like a doggy kiss. And while that's partially true, there's actually so much more happening beneath the surface. Scientists who study animal behavior have discovered that face licking has deep evolutionary roots that go back thousands of years to your dog's wild ancestors. When wild wolf pups were young, they would lick their mother's face when she returned from hunting. This behavior actually served as a signal for the mother to regurgitate food for the pups to eat. I know, kind of gross, right? But this was a crucial survival mechanism. When your adorable Labrador or Chihuahua licks your face today, they're actually displaying a deeply ingrained instinctual behavior that's been passed down through generations of canine DNA. Have you ever noticed your dog gets especially licky when you come home with the smell of food on your breath? Now you know why. But face licking isn't just about food. It's also a significant social behavior. In wolf packs and among domestic dogs, subordinate members often lick the faces of more dominant individuals as a sign of respect and submission. When your dog licks your face, they might actually be acknowledging you as their pack leader. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I respect you, and I know my place in this family." Next time your dog gives you those affectionate licks, remember, they're not just being cute. They're showing you respect in the language they understand best. Now here's something that might surprise you. Dogs are actually incredible at reading human emotions, and face licking can be their way of trying to comfort you when you're upset. Have you ever had a bad day, maybe shed a few tears, and suddenly found your dog was extra attentive and licky? That's not a coincidence. Studies have shown that dogs can detect subtle changes in our facial expressions, body language, and even our scent when we're feeling down. The oxytocin, that's the love hormone, released during these interactions actually makes both you and your dog feel better. It's like they're giving you emotional support in the best way they know how. Speaking of science, here's something fascinating researchers have discovered. When dogs lick their owners, both the human and the dog experience a release of those feel-good hormones I just mentioned. This creates a positive feedback loop where both of you feel more bonded after the interaction. So while you might find those wet kisses a bit messy sometimes, they're actually strengthening the bond between you and your furry companion on a biochemical level. Pretty amazing, right? But wait, there's more. Dogs also lick faces as a way to gather information about you. Their tongues have special sensory cells that can pick up all sorts of details about what you've eaten, where you've been, and even your current health status. Think of it as their way of tasting your day. Dogs have up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses compared to our measly 6 million, and their tongue helps them process all that sensory information. So when your dog gives your face a good lick after you come home, they're essentially catching up on everything you did while you were away. Now, here's something that might make you think twice about those doggy kisses. Sometimes, face licking can actually be a sign of anxiety or stress in dogs. If your dog seems to lick your face excessively, especially in situations where they might feel nervous or uncertain, they could be seeking reassurance. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I'm feeling a bit unsure right now. Can you let me know everything's okay?" Pay attention to the context of the licking. Is it happening in new environments or during thunderstorms? This might be your dog's way of self-soothing. Have you ever noticed that some dogs seem more licky than others? That's because certain breeds are actually more predisposed to licking behaviors. Retrievers, for instance, were bred to have soft mouths for carrying game, and this often translates to more licking behaviors. Meanwhile, More independent breeds, like Shiba Inus or Chow Chows, might be less inclined to shower you with slobbery affection. Your dog's individual personality plays a huge role too. Just like humans, some dogs are naturally more affectionate than others. Here's a question I get all the time. Is it safe to let my dog lick my face? Well, the answer isn't a simple yes or no. While dog saliva does contain some antibacterial properties, there's an old wives' tale about dogs licking wounds to help them heal. It also contains bacteria that can potentially make humans sick. Most healthy people with strong immune systems won't have issues, but if you're immunocompromised, have open wounds, or pregnant, you might want to redirect those kisses to less sensitive areas than your face. And always make sure your dog has regular vet checkups and dental care to keep their mouth as healthy as possible. Did you know that the way you respond to your dog's face licking can actually reinforce the behavior? Dogs are masters at picking up on patterns. If every time your dog licks your face, you laugh, pet them, or give them attention, even if you're trying to push them away, they learn that licking gets them what they want, your attention. If you'd prefer fewer face licks, try redirecting this behavior by offering a toy when they start licking or gently turning away without making a big fuss. Consistency is key here. Your dog wants to please you, but they need clear signals about what behavior you're looking for. Now, let's talk about some practical advice. If you enjoy your dog's kisses but want to keep them in check, try teaching the kiss command. This helps your dog understand that licking is okay, but only when invited. Start by holding a treat near your cheek and saying kiss. When your dog licks near your face, reward them with the treat and lots of praise. Over time, they'll learn that kisses happen on command, not whenever they feel like it. Isn't it amazing how trainable our furry friends can be when we communicate clearly? Another interesting aspect of face licking is how it changes throughout your dog's life. Puppies tend to be more licky as they explore their world primarily through their mouths. As they mature, many dogs become more selective about when and whom they lick. Have you noticed changes in your dog's licking behavior as they've gotten older? This natural evolution of behavior shows how your relationship with your dog deepens and becomes more nuanced over time. Sometimes excessive licking can indicate health issues. If your normally non-licky dog suddenly can't stop licking you or themselves, it might be worth a trip to the vet. Conditions like allergies, dental problems, or gastrointestinal issues can all manifest as increased licking behaviors. Always trust your instincts as a pet parent. You know your dog better than anyone, and significant behavioral changes often warrant professional attention. To wrap things up, your dog's face-licking habit is a complex behavior with roots in evolution, social structure, emotion, and even health. Far from being just a simple sign of affection, those wet kisses tell a fascinating story about your dog's instincts, emotions, and the special bond you share. Next time your dog gives you a slobbery greeting, you'll understand there's so much more happening beneath the surface of this seemingly simple gesture. I hope this video has given you some new insights into your furry friend's behavior. If your dog is a face licker, tell me about it in the comments below. Does your dog have any specific times they like to give kisses? I'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to Doggy Disguise for more fascinating dog behavior explanations, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, give your pups an extra pat from me.